How are you doing and how have you been? Now, I could send food back from here. The only issue with that I've got is we've got very limited time when we're on this map. So I think I'm going to do it as plan B. Plan B is going to be I'm going to send food to here through the little collector thingy-majiggy. Down here, the problem is we do have to get to it. Is that the output? Oh no, the output's up here, beg your pardon. So the output's up here, so we will have to actually mine, build to get up to it. Chlorine gas at 60 degrees. I thought I'd just check that one. So we do have to get to it. Now, obviously, I just want to get in, get to this, sort it out, and then hope we've got enough time to then start growing stuff. If we can get that up really quick, we can get the base heated, then I will push to send food like no tomorrow to get to this base. Because then we're going to crack. Do we get food? Do we start the journey off immediately? No. I mean... Now, we could... suicide someone. Ruby's the only option here. Yeah, no, I was just thinking that aloud. Well, the only other thing we could do is go Nisbet. And then instead of beelining there, Nisbet could beeline up here to build all this to send food back. But I feel like we're just delaying the option. I think let's go Ruby. And let's see if Ruby wants to survive. Let's see if Ruby has got what it takes to survive here. And if Ruby survives, Ruby earns a place in the colony. Good luck, Ruby. Exactly. What shall we name Ruby? Lucky? Unlucky? Maybe keep as Ruby until they survive. If they survive. Yeah, she has to earn her name. She can't just, like, get it. That's like... Ruby, 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 Ruby. Right, let me make sure. Because what we don't want is Ruby doing stuff that we don't really care about at the moment. So let's go priority 1. I don't want to get rid of that. And then over here we go priority 6. So the priority is obviously get. I suppose we don't really want to mine. It's going to be a combination of mining and building. Is Ruby coming through? Here we go. So if Ruby survives, Ruby earns it. Okay, we can't do anything here. That's absolutely fine. Right, so how big of an area do we want round here? Can we... Will we be able to naturally use that bit? I'm not sure how much space we're going to want. Do you reckon that's going to be? If I build that there, leave that back wall up, doesn't have to be big. The neutral, what's that? Is a perfect natural insular. That's what I'm saying, but if we open that, then we've got a little bit of room here to pump. Because we're going to have to be careful of the heat, that's the only thing. Or do you reckon I could get away with, like, not even building anything? And just literally go... mine that. I don't know if that gives us enough room. It should do, shouldn't it? The pump, the thingy-majiggy. Yeah. And then I have to build... that'll work in the short term. It's literally just to get something up. And then I need to get... Let me have a look. Because I need to get that up, don't I? No, this isn't right. You need to give Ruby hard digging too. Oh god, I don't... I'm gonna have to do something that won't work. Vaporize the water immediately. What water? We'll build a door and lock that all off, like... Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So I can't do a water trap. Do I just door it off then? Like, you want to build a water lock, but it won't work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you use a door. Because again, we won't go in it afterwards. So I'll just do a door there. Great start, Ruby. So I suppose what we can do is if Ruby is going to go there, I mean, we have got the... I don't want to send any food back. I want to make sure Ruby can survive. There's nothing I really want to set up over here. They're making water in here, so the main base is fine. We are going to have to keep an eye on the power, but we should be fine. My colony, the same thing happened, except it was minus 40, so I had to use crude oil, which is much leaving. Yeah. I feel like we need to get the superheat up. It's not ideal, but we need this colony because we need that geyser. And if we don't get that geyser, the other base eventually will crumble. So it's sort of like we're in a weird situation. Do you know what I mean? Back for more headbanging, I see. We're coming for this base because what I saw in here is a carbon dioxide vent. It's 500 degrees. Okay. Let's just stop right here for just 2 seconds. I saw the 500%, or sorry, 500 degrees. I got excited. I thought it was going to heat up everything. I didn't realize how gases lose heat really quickly and stuff like that. Okay, we all have a mare every now and then. But if you don't want to be me and you don't want to have a mare, like, subscribe, catch me live on Twitch. Bye. Don't I need to get rid of them ones? To be fair, probably. I actually think that a metal door will transfer. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine with that. We're seeing how hot it brings the base up so quick. Ruby is literally here on a suicide mission. We don't care. We're just trying to get some form of heat into the base. Yeah. Sorry. I should explain that. We don't care about Ruby surviving. Ruby's not a good colonist. We literally just accepted her here. Is that cool? Yeah, it's a little bit hot. It's like, this is only going to slightly toast up the base. I mean, the geyser. Yeah. So, warm it up a smidge. Just a smidge. Yeah, it could be used for cooling. Yeah, hobo. So the plan is to get this geyser up just for us to get some food. Eventually, we're going to move up to this geyser, which only gives off gas at 60 degrees. The problem is Ruby's not going to have the time to do that, and colonists are just going to keep dying just because of how difficult or tricky it's going to be to get it. So it's just tame this for enough time to get the base up and then get to this, because if I can tame this and get the base warm, I can send people in the teleporter and not have to worry about people dying. You can let gravity move it to the CO2 geyser. CO2 will probably take... CO2 has like no heat. That's the thing, we only need it for a bit. Well, the idea is we could pump it round, but I don't know how... Because the geyser itself is 500 degrees. But it uses a ton of power. I mean, if it works, then we can sort out the power another day, I guess. Worms must be fully submerged. Volcanoes are a great way to kill your asteroid if you don't surround it in a vacuum. So you have to vacuum it. So I could chuck this in here. Right, let's start filling up some of the tiles just to push up some of the water. So again, the minute we start heating this base up, we're fine. And then we can move people over to this base. But I don't want to move people over just for like a big suicide mission. I like small suicide missions. Big suicide missions bring down morale. Yeah, I just saw both have green thumb. Cooking, decorating. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I cannot do cooking, Aaron. I might take Joshua, in all honesty. Because cannot do cooking errands is not the worst thing in the world. Decrease germ resistance. But do I care about Ruby can do cooking? Right, give me a name then, chat. Because if we save either of them, it's going to be Joshua, not Ruby. If any of them come back dead meat. Oh no. Dead meat. And there we go. Here comes dead meat. Right, we're filling in the water down here. Wondered why Ruby was just standing there. You could go and get food instead of standing there shivering and starving. Be a team player, do you know what I mean? If Ruby dies, it is Ruby's fault. Ruby will have no one to blame but herself for her bad attitude. Her attitude stinks. And it is not to be rewarded. She'll live one more day. She'll be fine. Now we'll dig a ladder down here in a bit. But then that is us done. And the thing is, I'm like a 99% sure that's going to be our volcano. Because this map does have one volcano. A minor volcano. So I'm like sure that's going to be a volcano. So we are going to have to tame a volcano on this map, I feel. Maybe, it just depends how hot. I don't know how hot this is going to be. Obviously, I've never used it. I'm still really new. It might do everything we want. I doubt it. Because how cold is this water? Oh, it's not freezing. My concern is we might need more than one. Don't rush. Don't rush. Just your survival. My survival determined I'd hold my breath for a few more seconds, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to, like, just, I mean, moaners. Moaning they're cold, moaning they're hungry. They're not go-getters. Oh, well, actually, Dead Meat was going to get the resources, so he literally was a go-getter. I'll allow it. My water supply was massive and the water was outright turned into ice. Oh, okay. Problem is I need to pipe it to heat a lot of the base. Would it make a difference with keeping the heat in? Should I just like... Well, no, I think... I'm not really sure the best way to do this. Right, that is up. No power. Brilliant start. Brilliant, brilliant start. Why no power? Okay. The battery was at 4, then like dropped out of nowhere. Insulating the base really works. Yeah, sorry, that's what I was going to say. So, with insulating the base, is it worth then dooring the base off as well? I feel like I've answered the question for myself. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. We might be on fire here. Would that be better? Would you rather freeze to death or burn to death? What do we reckon? I think I'd rather freeze to death. No, I wouldn't. I think I'd rather freeze to death. Where are you going to deal with? I mean, at this one problem at a time. There is no point worrying about the CO2 because without these, we die. We don't care if they die, but without getting these up, we need to get this water around the base. That submersive heat thing is actually the most efficient way of heating something up, by the way. Is it really? Obviously, I'm new. This is my second save, and my first save, I sort of went to the toilet and 3 people died down a ladder, so... Randy. Randy it is. Randy Random. Love a bit of Randy. But no, I don't think we've got time in this base to be clever. I think it's just a case of warm it up, then improve, then replace and stuff like that. We are taking revenge on Randy. Don't get me started on Randy. To be honest, I think Randy's easy. I'll post a diagram for a power efficient heater that's super easy to make. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. Yeah, hot take. Randy Random is easy and people that try and convince you is hard are trying to like hoodwink you. There's my hot take for the day. Cassandra is difficult. I got loads of hot takes on RimWorld if you want them. We can get a bit spicy this evening. Should we, oh, we could do like hot take Fridays. And I just give like hot takes that just agitate people. If your takes are so hot, why don't you use them to heat up the base? You're banned. So I hope that joke was worth it, because you're banned. I'm the comedian round here. Nice knowing you. Bye. No, that was quite good. That's quite good. You know, I'm too busy keeping the colony alive, but I'm glad we can all have jokes. Just sorting out the priorities, so actually we are getting coal. It's going to be the problem. Is everyone still alive? I'm shocked. The other main colony is bored. What can I be doing there to... These guys are surviving by the skin of their teeth. That's what I'm saying. And then, like, don't get me wrong. Oh, I was meant to go on. Don't get me wrong. I understand you guys saying, obviously, about better ways than what we're doing now. I'm not trying to be dismissive. It's just like, at this moment, we just need to get stuff up, and then we can replace stuff. And because, like you said, we are by the skin of our teeth, and when we come down here and kill these, that's it. That's it. No more food. All done. So, we've got a very short window to do what we need to do here. Is that even... Does that even... Oh yeah, then we pump the hot the oxygen out, don't we? Right, so here... Do I need to put a liquid filter here? No, I don't. No, no, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, but I want to make it so... First of all, you need clean water to go to all the whites. But I want to snip this wire off eventually. Oh, so I go... All the whites connect. And then all the greens... go to the waste. Oh no. Remember how to do it, remember how to do it. So the green. Liquid bridge. Just hang on. I can hear everyone being like, what? No, hang on. Just hang on. Liquid bridge. Because then down here, I do the liquid reservoir. Okay. So the liquid reservoir collects the polluted water, then all the greens go into the reservoir. Ugh. Into a... oh, wait. Well, I'm cracking my evening pint early, it seems. No, chat. It's not that bad. Oh, yeah. And then that goes in the white, because it makes no sense. So then that goes into the white. But then where did the... Then why does the liquid reserve? Where did that come into it? Because I definitely did a liquid reserve last time. So that makes clean water. And the clean water goes back in the... Oh, because it doesn't come out the white. Oh, you silly old goose. You had it right the first time. You silly old goose. We don't need to start from the top. We're doing this live. Stop saying greater one. The water goes choo 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 in here. Green of the red. Can I just, everyone helping me, right? They do know I'm making a closed system. Can we just chat? You all know how to make a closed system, right? Yeah? You're all like, yep. Okay, yes, you know. Right, but don't say it like that. I can see your tone of voice when you put yes, we know. Green is always output, white is always input. You can say that 1,000 times until you're blue in the face. It makes no sense. I'm dyslexic. I will never understand that. It's the dumbest thing they've ever done. Right. Water goes in the white. Great. Because I'm sure... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going rogue for a minute. Oh. Oh, chat is wrong. Oh. Oh, chat is wrong. Oh, how embarrassing for all of you. Oh. This is awkward. Oh, this is awkward. That one is the same as what? No. Don't give me that. You told me to connect the liquid reservoir, the green. I'm pointing to the screen like you can all see me. Back to the thing. All right. I haven't got a phone to take a picture, so... Wait, now I'm even more confused, because it looks like my clean water went through here. That one is like that because it is set. It's the same setup with an external reservoir. That one is like that because it is set as a spillover. I don't know what that means. So the new one is not set as a spillover. Jesus. The reservoir is set for overflow. I feel like this has confused me more. I feel like I should have never come here. Is this good? Is this the setup that I should do with my new one or not? Is this the setup of dreams or not? And that's the only difference between this one and the other one. Back to no hopes. And the current one is working fine now. Temperature water 24.7. Obviously it's a bit awkward because that is pumping super cold. Why didn't we heat up the normal water and push the normal water out and then put the normal water back in? Wouldn't that have made more sense? That'd have actually made much more sense, wouldn't it? Oh, because we can't make... We have to do it because we can't make clean water at the moment. That's why we did it. We only did it because we can't make clean water. We haven't got our system to make clean water yet. So obviously, once this is gone, then it's gone. So we'll keep it here, and then obviously once we get more... once we can start turning this into water, then we'll change it over there. I think they probably die, but... that means we crack it next time round. And I mean, how many people have to die to colonize a planet? One of life's big mysteries. Wish they'd stop sleeping. This is why I love RimWorld, because when you're in a jam like this, you can just force them to build whatever you want. Just like, just build it, just build it, just build it. Right, it needs power. Yeah, that's all going to be there. An edible. Where does it tell me what? Dirt and water. Dirt and water do forever. At the moment, I just want food. During red alert, they ignore suffocation, hunger to do their tasks. Dirt and water. So they'll get their water from the pump. Have they got any dirt currently laying around? Yes! Storage bin there. Actually, don't worry about the storage bin. Priority 9. I'll worry about that in a minute. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Then we gotta get rid of the chlorine. Disconnect. What do you mean? Okay, that buys us some time. We need to get rid of the chlorine now. Why is the chlorine sitting there? It's because we're not making any oxygen or whatnot, right? You have to move... When you can, you have to move that machine up near the water. Good point. Oh god, this colony's in so much trouble. How am I... What if I dig? What if I dug? Would this work if I went all the way over here and up there? I know, I suppose I just need the carbon dioxide to go down, really, don't I? Because if that's got more space to go down, then the chlorine goes down. Right? Might help to get some oxygen in there. My oxygen requires this to get done down. Yeah, but they can't hold their breath that long, that's the problem. The problem is like, look how far they've got to hold their breath for. They're not going to be able to... Unless we dug that out. Unless we came... Try to get to that water. I mean, they're dead anyway, let's... If they want to survive, they're going to have to earn it. Gonna have to really earn it. And mole hands. Go on then, chat, give me a name. Force her to cook. Slave labour. Golden gods. She's the one to save the colony. So basically, this episode, it was basically like the Suicide Squad, let's be honest. If she dies, then God is dead. Priorities. They can come off cooking. Her job is to cook. Nothing else, just cook. Don't stand around, get to cooking. Come on, cook. Go. Do it. Go. Do it. Yes. God, she took her time, didn't she? GoldenGod.exe is not working. They panicked me for a minute, I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, don't need to build the ladders there. So I'm making a space here just so I can just chuck it. Oh, I'm left. I wonder if I just pump out and don't worry about a tank for a moment. I know I should get a tank, but I wonder if just don't worry about it for a moment. Just start actually actively pumping it out. It's not the best idea. Gotta do something. What you need is some airflow tiles. Well, the problem is that is how I was getting air in. It's just, like I said, the chlorine is stopping my progress so much I have to deal with it. Unless I pump the chlorine in here and lock this room for the time being, and then deal with it another time. Unless you thought we would get this up today, like we're getting so close. It's just rough because there's a few things the main base could have had to like really push this. The main base is fine. I mean, the main base, when I go back to it, is going to have no power, isn't it? Well, I think this is going to be a problem that we're going to have to sort out next stream. And I think we're going to end it on this, like, bombshell, because the main colony is about to be in trouble. Which is awkward. I'm not quite sure how to fix that. And, like, when I go to... We're still out for 20 odd cycles. I have no idea how we're going to sort the power out in here. We don't have much coal. Just have 10 hamster wheels. I feel like we should have jumped onto this quicker. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we should have... One of the first things we should have done on this base is jump on the natural geyser, is get a gas reservoir up immediately, just to have it. Otherwise, we're going to have to look to breed more plug slugs. Maybe get a plug slug breeding program. Minor volcano. Like, we just got volcanoes on here. Have we got another gas geyser on here? Or is that our only one? No, that is the only one. And then what about the other one? Carbon dioxide, chlorine. Okay. Make them breed like rabbits. I feel like that's the only thing. This colony's in trouble. But we're going to deal with it next time. So thank you very much for your help. And we will be back Monday. No, we will be back Tuesday. Normal stream times now, party people. Oh, it's going well. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you next time. Bye. God, we're so in trouble. We're so in trouble. We're so in trouble.